My name is Rebecca. I currently live in London after going to university there, and I work for an educational charity in the city, and I was on the graduating class of 2019 at ISNS. So I've been at ISNS for 8 years, I believe. I came in primary school. Back then it was a much smaller school. I got a lot bigger as I went through my education. I did the full IB diploma, so in my last 2 years I did the 6 IB subjects. So after graduating, I went on to study politics and international relations at Queen Mary University of London, and I then did a master's at King's in international political economy. I feel like the IB really helped me succeed in my academics post high school, just because IB was very rigorous. We had a lot of essay-based subjects, a lot of critical thinking, a lot of reflection, which served me very well. Ever since moving to London, I fell in love with it. There are so many things to do. A lot of people are very kind and welcoming. University was really great. Lots of societies, lots of different clubs you can join to match your interests, and it's very easy to make friends, as well as the lecturers and professors and everything. They were all very supportive, and it just was a great environment to make friends. Since graduating, I still have a lot of friends from university, and I've made new ones as well in my work. If the weather is nice, you can find us having a picnic in a park with some food that we bought nearby. The hardest thing when I moved was that I didn't really know how to cook for myself. So university was very difficult because in the UK, they don't really have catered accommodation as much as they do in the US, for example, in the dorms. So we were on our own and making food, and it was just very challenging to balance that with studying and making friends. But over time, it just got a lot easier, and you can always cook with friends at university, which is really great. I do work for an educational charity, and I work with volunteers, considering I also used to volunteer a lot while at ISNS. My charity, what we do is we help disadvantaged children access higher quality education and get help from volunteer tutors. I'm really passionate about making sure that everybody has a fair education, has a fair chance at succeeding. And it was definitely also influenced by the fact that I did a lot of volunteering while at ISNS. The IB diploma, we do have to have at least 50 hours of service in grade 11 and 12, but I think most of us did a lot more than that. It's very fulfilling. Having that feel-good factor definitely influenced my career choice, and I do use that experience of me being a volunteer and how I manage the volunteers I work with and their experience. I've been very proud to be part of the graduating class of 2019 at ISNS, and I'll forever cherish my memories at the school. So go Phoenix!